Revenge films.
Just the other day, I ran into some trouble. I was at the arcade, and then some guy tried to steal my bag. His name was Bob. He didn't look like someone who went to the arcade. At first, I didn't notice. But when he grabbed my bag and started running, I chased right after him. Then I drop-kicked him. I got him pretty good. I actually knocked him out cold. I was kind of worried. "You okay?" I asked. He didn't say anything. He was out. I was starting to get worried. I called the staff over and explained to him what happened. The store manager called 911 for me. I hope they believe me when I tell them it was self-defense. Fortunately, other gamers there saw what happened and they all talked to the police for me. And so, I didn't get in any trouble. The cop was yelling at the store manager though. "I told you to get more cameras in here!" He was right. The place was pretty big, but they barely had any cameras. But he's a victim too. I kind of felt bad. Bob got taken to the hospital. The police officer asked me if I wanted to press charges. I got my bag back, and I didn't want anything to do with him, so I said no. A few days later, I got an unexpected guest at my house. It was Bob and an old man, probably in his 70s. What the? How did they find me? I decided not to open the door. But I had plans that day, so I had to step out of the house at some point. I decided to talk to them over the speaker. "What do you want?"
"Hello, sir. I'm Bob's father. We came here to apologize."
He sounded like a normal person, but Bob looked angry for some reason. I guess he didn't want to be here. I don't think he was here to apologize. "How did you find me?"
The cops told us."
Huh? Stop lying. They don't just give out personal info like that.
"I'm telling you the truth. His name was Johnson. Officer Johnson. If you don't believe me, you can ask him."
Cops are stupid. I told them I don't want to get involved in this. Could you just leave me alone? I don't want anything to do with your son anymore. Leave! I yelled at them over the speaker. That's when I decided to move. I was single and my company paid for my apartment as long as I was near the city. But then, the old guy got down on the ground and started begging for my forgiveness.
"Please, sir. Bob. He's a manager at my company. He just signed a major deal with a famous car manufacturer and, well, his career is just getting started. But then he saw your bag and he got tempted. It was just lying there out in the open. Hey, I was young once too. I don't blame you for being careless. I was the same way too. It's nothing to be embarrassed about."
What?
"Of course, this is my son's fault, but he's also the victim in a way. You can see that, don't you? So, if it's okay with you, can we pretend like this never happened?"
Wow, I thought he came here to apologize. But he's basically saying it's my fault that his son got tempted to steal. He's the victim? Seriously? I had it up to here with him. I played a gun sound on my computer and told them the next one is gonna be at the door. I told them to get off my property. I went to the police station to file a complaint. Some middle-aged cop accidentally gave them my address. The other officers started yelling at him too. Sometimes people come and ask for the victim's address saying they want to apologize. But most of the time, they're lying, so under any circumstances, the cops can't give out personal information like that. But Bob's parents insisted. They kept begging him and he finally broke. This time, they actually came to apologize. But what if they were out for revenge? Thank God nothing happened. The police then called Bob. They told him to never contact me again in person. But a few days later, his entire family showed up at my doorstep. His dad, mom, and even his wife. I couldn't believe this guy was married. She was actually pretty cute. Then she said to me,
"We have a daughter. She's 16.
We'll give you our daughter, so please, drop the charges.
Now I see what this is all about. They want me to drop the charges. But Bob never said a word, let alone apologize. He just stood there looking angry. A 16-year-old daughter of a manager at a big firm? It was tempting, but I realized something. I didn't press charges. So they must have me confused with someone else. I wonder how many people he tried to steal from. The thing is, I never pressed charges. I think you got me confused with someone else.
No, that can't be. You're the only person my husband tried to steal from. Right, honey?
Okay, but seriously, I didn't press charges.
How can that be? Why are you lying to us? What do you have against my husband? It was a simple mistake.
I didn't know what to say to her anymore. The next day, I took the day off from work. I found a new apartment, called the movers, and decided to move out as fast as possible. Even after that, they kept coming to my house day after day. My neighbors started spreading false rumors about me. They thought some loan sharks were after me or something. They called the apartment manager to complain, but I had already explained things to him, so they knew what was going on. So the neighbors found out what was going on and the rumors went away. But Bob and his family kept coming to my house every day, even on my last day there, but their 16-year-old daughter never showed up. 2 weeks after the incident, I finally moved out. Finally, life was back to normal. I later heard from the police that Bob was in a whole bunch of trouble. Theft, pickpocketing, you name it. I heard he's going to be sent to prison soon. I guess I wasn't the only victim after all. Turns out he had some kind of mental illness too. Maybe that's why he had that look on his face the whole time. He got demoted and lost his major account at work. His wife left him too and took his daughter with her. Anyways, I'm just glad it's all over. It was so annoying having them come over every day. Plus, I found out that their 16-year-old daughter was super ugly. She looked exactly like Bob. Glad I didn't fall for that one.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.